Hello, welcome to a reading. I've got 3 decks here for tonight. 2 of them are new. The Deadly Apothecary Oracle. This one is really cool. I love the red cards so much. It's really, really cool. And then Queen of the Sun Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And then this is the oh gosh, I just forgot the name. I think it's the New Era, something like that. I've got it linked below. New Era Elements Tarot or something like that. I can always, if you comment and ask, I can type the name out for you. So let's see what comes up. I'm going to just clear the space a little bit with my rattle. As I do this, I invite you to do a visualization with me. So starting with your feet and working all the way up to your head, and don't forget your arms and your back and the back of your body. Just imagine like anything that is not needed anymore or that's not yours actually, just like sloughing off. Like if you were like cleaning a carrot, like if you were like grating the carrot, like anything that's not yours sloughing off. We'll start with that, and then I'll give you the next step in a second. Was there any area of your body where it felt like it needed a little extra attention? You can go back to that right now for a second. And then whatever your favorite color is, imagine that color light entering your body in all those same places. So starting at the feet, working your way up, imagine that pure light entering your body in those same spaces where things were sloughed off. Anything that wasn't yours was sloughed off. So for me, I'm actually seeing this like this green color of this candle, but like more of like a mint green, and it just feels like a very like fresh energy. And then imagine your favorite shape. So for me right now, it's going to be the, I don't know if any of you used to doodle this shape. It's like a 4-leaf clover almost, where you do like one loop, then another loop, then a loop on top, and then the other loop on top. So it looks like a 4-leaf plant kind of. So I'm imagining that. Yours might be a triangle or a spiral or something else. Now, as I rattle, imagine that shape enveloping your body, almost like a cylinder around you, but the shape of the cylinder is in the shape of your favorite shape. So if it's a triangle, it's going to be like this type of cylinder going all up and down your body so that it surrounds you. So this is your protection field. This is space outside of you that is still you, that creates a buffer between you and other people and situations so that that energy doesn't become your energy. So imagine that enveloping you again from toe to head. And also visualize it going below your feet and above your head so that there's space on all sides of your body. Okay, let's get started. So, looking tonight for any messages that will help those watching this video determine any next steps to take or just gain insight on a situation that you're facing. So starting with the Deadly Apothecary, any messages that are in your highest good. Wants to give us like 8 at once, and okay, this was the least, so I'm going to do that. The Destroying Angel, Soul Contracts. That's interesting since we just did Protection Energy. Baneberry, Just Ask. I can put these like these too so you can see. And Lily of the Valley, Open Your Heart. Okay, so let me see here. So this is definitely death and transformation energy. So letting something go, making way for something new. Understanding that certain contracts are just done, and you might actually need to state that I am ending XYZ contract. And the Just Ask I'm getting is, it could be regarding prayer, like just ask for what you want, ask for what you need. And one thing I've learned is like not to be too specific in like I want a specific person or I want a specific job, and make it more around the intentionality of what you want. So I want a person where we have a relationship that looks like this, or I want a job that allows me flexibility or allows me to expand and grow, or has like many healthy people as my coworkers, something like that. It could also be related to an interpersonal relationship. So if there's something you're confused about, like just ask the other person. And if you're not sure what to ask yet, say a prayer around guiding you towards the words that feel right, and then when the time is right, you'll know what to say. And Lily of the Valley, Open Your Heart. So this could be around opening your heart to receive the answers. So if you are asking either divine source or another person for their, guidance or perspective, it would require having an open heart to listen. So that might be why you're not sure what to ask yet, because you might be required to actually open your heart first before you are in that state. It could also be in regards to as you end certain contracts, it's going to be a good time to open your heart to receive new things. All right, so let's, maybe we will clarify each of these with the tarot. So please clarify the Destroying Angel card. Okay. Judgment and destruction in reverse. That's the 10 of... I'm not sure if that's the 10 of Swords. Let me see what the... Oh, I didn't grab the book. It's okay. This is probably the... I'm trying to figure out what that triangle means, if that's the... So that's earth. Oh, that's probably air. Let me see. Yeah, this might be wands. So in this card, one of the birds is all by themselves, and there's like a carcass near it, and then all the other birds seem to be in a flock together. They're not necessarily moving though. So one bird for some reason is staying really close to the destruction. So since this is was in reverse, I'm getting that, like, if this is you, if you were the bird that wanted to stay close to the destruction, like, that does not have to be that way anymore. And that actually makes perfect sense with this card, because, like, it's time for something to compost and transform. Like, this is already dead. This destruction already happened. You stayed by it long enough. It's time to move on. It's time to see what else can grow coming out of that situation. And yeah, I mean, this is just perfect confirmation here. That Judgment card, how he's just like staring in the mirror at the broken glass. Like, you don't have to look at the broken glass anymore. Like, that, there's nothing else to see there. Like, it might be tempting to keep looking at it because it's something significant that happened. And there could even be a lot of grief at play here. Let me get a message related to the grief of actually walking away from the destruction. Any advice for those watching around how do you actually walk away when there is some grief and emotions that are actually keeping you closer to it still? Okay, we got 2. Grace and cycles. So the cycles, I think, is just confirming, like, yep, time to move on. You can see he's there with the horses. You know, it's time for things to move. Grace, this was the first one that came. Oh my gosh, and there's bunnies all around her. So this is like really just being kind to yourself. Like, it might even be as simple, honestly, as like, I understand why I have not walked away yet. There was some reason I stayed close to this pain. I'm not a crazy person. There's some reason, and I love too that it's one human and one animal. Like, we wouldn't judge this animal. We might judge ourselves, but we wouldn't be like, what's wrong with that bird? I mean, some people might actually, but what I'm getting is that the people watching this would not be like, oh my God, what's wrong with that bird? You know, it's so effed up. Like, just be like, oh, that's interesting. Like, that bird is by itself. Like, what's going on there? There's a reason, right? That's a mammal. Wait, are birds mammals? Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know if they're their own category. I think not, because, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. But they are an animal, a non-human animal that I think sometimes we have more, like, awe and acceptance for, like, oh, well, whatever they're doing must be, like, there must be, like, a biological reason for it. Same for you. Like, there is a reason why you stayed close to this destruction and weren't ready to walk away from it. It could be that your grief, you just weren't at the point yet. So give yourself grace. I'll actually read a little bit from this card here. And it says Astera or Astara, and the number is 37. So I'm not sure if that means anything to you. It says, lighten up, see the positive of what is ahead of you, set new intentions, start afresh. You are heading into a period of growth. Stop ruminating on mistakes or things that haven't gone well in the past. Look forward and make new plans. And the quote is, I am excited about my future. The description is, this is the other equinox of the year where the hours of night and day are equal, but from tomorrow the days grow longer. So this is more of like a springtime energy with the bunnies. Astara is the time to look again at how balance is playing out in our life and how we can set new intentions to find more of it. We can let go of what we no longer need, but also become active towards what we do. So that also aligns with the letting go and setting protection and letting new light in that we did at the beginning of this reading. Astara celebrates the inherent fertility in all of us and our birthright of divine creation. It focuses on a time of space and grace where we form new ideas and move towards a new life. It is a perfect time to begin something new, to let go of the old that is not working for you and rejoice in the sheer wonder of a fresh start. The timing of Astara lends itself to the setting of intentions for body and life balance. If you wish to balance your body to achieve a healthier body, less stress, or better immunity, this is a time of year that is powerful to do it. Decorate your altar with flowers and honey and the brighter colors of spring. See if you can get up a little earlier to catch the first light and greet the dawn. And the companion stone is an emerald. So I love that. And rather than clarifying these two, I'm just going to ask if there's any last messages of advice, because this seems actually like a very complete message, and I don't really want to distract from it by pulling a bunch more cards. So I'm just going to see if anything else comes up here. Is there anything else that... Oh, actually, I think this is it right here. It's looking at me, the bottom of the other deck. This is probably the Four of Earth, stability. So to me, this is what, comes next. And or this is what you can draw upon for the strength to do this work if it feels hard, of walking away, drawing on your own roots, your own stability, connecting down into the grounding of Mother Earth. And you can look up YouTube videos around like grounding, connecting to earth energy. But also, this, the beauty is like, this is also like a grounded energy. Like the skills that you gained by staying close to the destruction because you were still feeling it, because you were healing, that's actually like a very similar energy as like the stability that would feel more positive, or like a more joyful feeling of being on the other side of it. But like, look how similar actually the like roots are, along with the death over here with the skeleton. So like, don't and this might go back to the grace card, like don't like in any way shame yourself for being here, because you're actually like, some of those skills are actually like transferable into the new energy. So I'll just show you the grace card one more time, and then we will wrap up. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, and I hope this message was helpful in some way. Please do subscribe. I would like to grow the channel so that I can do this more. And go ahead and like it if you did like it. Thank you so much. Good night. Or good day, depending on when you watch. All right, see you next time.